Hi, you are listening to the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. And today I'm going to talk to you about what delisting the NIO stock is and what it might mean. So basically, you heard a lot about NIO lately, and you know that NIO is the electric vehicle over in China. It's a relatively small company right now, but it has a whole lot of growth potential. So, particularly if you live in China and you're in that NIO stock, you're going to make a lot of money because it is a relatively small company right now, but it's going to expand in the future. So it's kind of like similar to getting in on an Amazon in the early beginning stages. So NIO was originally at $12 a stock and currently is at $40.86 a share. So if you were already in, say, at that $12, and now it's at $40.86, then you would have already made a whole lot of money based on how much money you put in. However, because of the fact that NIO is a Chinese stock and not a stock in the United States, there's been a lot of talk and concern around about the question of should you be in the NIO stock? As you know, Chinese, they just had a recent stock market crash where there are a lot of companies in trouble over in China. And NIO is a Chinese company. So, what delisting a stock is, since NIO is a Chinese company, it's not a United States company. The United States has the power to say, no longer selling this stock. We are no longer selling NIO. This stock is no longer for sale. And so that is what the definition of delisting a stock is. The United States simply saying that this company is no longer for sale. And so if they happen to delist NIO, for example, you would have a couple of months where you have to sell that stock, or else you would have, if you don't sell the stock, you get nothing for the stock. So once the company is delisted, people will be forced to start selling it off, and people like all around you will be selling off this stock little by little, slowly by slowly. But the only thing is that you won't be aware of what's going on, but the people all around you are slowly selling off their shares of this NIO stock. And so what happens is that when people start selling the stock, the price of the stock goes down. So when it comes time where you are forced to sell your portion, that price will be lower than the price that you actually bought it for. So say for example, you're just getting in now and you decide to buy one share for $40. So if that company happened to be a delisted company because the United States decided to delist it, all the people around you are selling off that stock. And as people around you sell off that stock, that price goes down. Right now it's at 40. So it would be going down 39, 38, 37. But you as an investor, you're not aware of what's going on. And so by the time that you are forced to sell, that price will be lower than what you originally bought it for. Say you got in right now at $40 per share, then it's delisted by the United States. So now it's worth, for example, 30. So you bought it for 40, you're forced to sell it for 30, and you're losing money. And so that's what it means when they delist a stock. And so that's what's going on with NIO because of the fact that it's not over here in the United States, it's in China. And the United States has the power to delist stocks that are outside of the United States. And they say this stock is no longer for sale. So, for that reason, the risk of buying a company like NIO, the facts of the control that the United States have over it, where they can decide to delist any stock outside the United States whenever they get ready. So that is what is currently going on with NIO. However, in the event that NIO is not delisted, whoever is in this stock will see huge profit because, like I said before, a company like this is similar to an Amazon where you are getting in where the are low and they're going to soar very high. In fact, NIO is going to outpace Tesla for the that NIO is different in certain different ways. It has a battery switching system, which is kind of different from Tesla. Like where Tesla, you would charge your car up, but with NIO, you're actually switching the old battery out and putting the new battery in. They have battery charging stations where you drive in to this you drive into this area and there's like a robotic system that's underneath the car taking the old battery out and installing the new battery in, and it's all robotic. So you drive in, there's a robotic system underneath taking the battery out, the old battery out, and putting the new battery in, and then you drive out. So it's different in that way. It has a battery swapping system. But the other major difference with the NIO is that they're going to be charging premium prices. So this is like luxury electric vehicles where they are charging premium prices. So because people are paying premium prices, that would mean premium prices as far as the profits that you would see as an investor because you are an investor in that company, in that business. So those are some of the major differences with the NIO is the battery swapping system, also the premium prices because it would be considered a luxury electric vehicle instead of a regular electric vehicle that wouldn't charge that much money. So NIO is relatively a small company right now. They've sold an average of 21,000 cars. That's expected to increase as they expand. They do have competitors over in China. Their competitors are Li Auto and Xpeng, but NIO is expected to do extremely well. It's a luxury electric vehicle charging premium pricing, and they have that different benefit of a battery swapping system, which is different from the system that we have over here in the the United States. So if you are in NIO, then you will see your profit soar. But like I said, because of the fact that it's over in China and it's not here in the United States, the risk of being in it outweigh the benefits because of the fact that the United States could delist it whenever they get ready. So that's what's going on as far as the talks about NIO, the electric vehicle industry, and what delisting is. So I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. It's for information and educational purposes only. And this is the Love and Money Podcast with Shakira. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. And please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. Thank you for listening.